Several key states, including, of course, Nevada, after Joe Biden inched ahead overnight in several races.
And 13 Action News anchor Ross DiMattei is live with a breakdown of where the counting stands right now.
Yeah, guys, here we go again. We're back at the big board tracking the very latest vote totals as they continue to come in throughout the day. Let's start with the big picture here. Joe Biden still at 264 electoral votes. Donald Trump at 214, with, of course, the magic number being 270. That is what is needed to win the White House. And the reason we haven't had an update on either of those numbers is because these remaining battleground states are just too close to call at this point. So we're still keeping an eye on really four major ones: Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Big picture starting on the East Coast. Last night when you went to bed, you probably saw these two states shaded in that light red color, meaning that President Trump was still leading in those states. Well, in the early morning hours, overnight really, Joe Biden continuing to cut into that lead until the point where he eventually flipped both Pennsylvania and Georgia into the blue category, meaning he's currently leading. Now, there are still thousands of votes to count in both of those states, so that could still, in theory, flip for President Trump. I know his team is hoping that that is what is going to happen. Let's take a look at Nevada for a second, our state here. We just got a new round of votes this morning, and this is really to helped former Vice President Joe Biden to expand his lead in the Silver State. You see now 49.7 to 48.1. Joe Biden now clinging to a 21 or so thousand vote lead here in the state of Nevada. That could be key coming down the stretch. Let's bring it out back again to the vote totals here. And this is a great little table we've got. Look at how close the races are in Georgia, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Arizona. And look at 90, 98, 87, and 99% reporting. Big picture here is still more votes to count. We're getting updates by the minute. We're going to continue to bring them to you all evening here on KTNV. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, and I know, Ross, we've been talking, of course, about that 264 and that projection. If we go back to that map real quick, talking about Arizona, just taking a look at Arizona, of course, the Associated Press sticking with that call to project Joe Biden the winner. And that puts Nevada squarely the focus of that map, that if, in fact, Nevada does go to Joe Biden, that's ball game right now.
That's exactly what it comes down to. Now, the holdup here is that Nevada, and specifically the Clark County Registrar, has told us that this could take days before we have a final vote tabulation in the state of Nevada. But if you do the math, let's say we give Arizona to Joe Biden, as the AP and other news outlets have done. That puts him at 264. We know Nevada is worth 6 electoral votes. That could be the magic number to put Joe Biden at 270. If you take Arizona away, that's when it gets a little bit more confusing. You got to bring in the East Coast states, but this could be the simplest way that Joe Biden gets to that 270 number, or just by winning the state of Pennsylvania, which we're continuing to get results from all throughout the day today and expected into the evening. So we'll keep an eye on both the West Coast states and the East Coast states.